As you can see on my YouTube channel, I wrote over 100 American English cover letters, all for different professions, so I am quite confident about what I will show you right now. In this video, I will provide you with the best cover letter writing tips. I know that some of you might think, well, how much time and effort should I put into this letter? Or does anyone even read my letter? Well, I can assure you that cover letters do get read. In fact, to some recruiters they are even the most important part of the job application process. So see it this way, it is your chance to show your motivation, evoke emotion, and link your knowledge, experience and abilities to the job requirements. So without further ado, let me first dive into the basic writing tips. Now first off, pick a basic font and font size that is easy to read. Calibri, Arial or Times New Roman with a 10 to 12 point font size is most suitable. In addition, be consistent and use the same font style and font size for both your cover letter and resume. Secondly, a professional cover letter has margins of 1 inch on all sides, which is similar to the normal settings in Microsoft Word. Furthermore, make sure that each paragraph is single-spaced, with a white space in between each paragraph. Thirdly, keep your cover letter short, concise and to the point, with around 300 words. However, for government hiring, you can use a word count of around 400. Reason being, government hiring is relatively holistic and plays a greater role in the hiring process. But remember, if you can't provide enough valuable information, you'd better keep it short and concise. Fourthly, maintain a tone of voice that is confident, courteous and sincere. Avoid cliches such as working for company XYZ is a dream come true, or ever since I was a little boy or girl, etc. In addition, don't use overly formal words or long complicated sentences, but write in simple English. At last, proofread your cover letter and use the word spelling check. If you really want to increase your chances of getting hired, let someone else review it as well. Alright, that's it for the basic writing tips. Next up, I want to talk about the format. A cover letter consists of 4 paragraphs including an introduction, motivation, matching and closing paragraph. But let me first show you how to structure the beginning of an American English cover letter. List your contact information on the left side. In between white lines underneath, we put the date, and then the reader's name and position, followed by the company's information. As for the salutation, we write Dear Mr. and then the surname. Now if it concerns a woman, then you need to write Dear Miss. And if the recipient is a married woman, you can use Mrs. as the abbreviation. In case you don't know the reader's gender, then I would suggest you to write the full name, as in Dear Name Surname. Now if you can't, after thorough research, find any contact information, then I would advise you to write Dear Hiring Manager. Now this is how you structure the beginning of an American English cover letter. For British English, you need to put the contact information and date on the right side. Then you need to put the date first, then the month, and exclude the comma. Underneath we notice that the subject is included in the British English letter. It is commonly used in the UK, but usually left out in the US. For American usage, the month is placed first, followed by the date, and you need to insert a comma between the day and year. We also include a dot after the abbreviation MR or MS. For British English, you can leave it out. In the first paragraph, also called the introduction, you need to answer the what, where and why questions. So what position are you applying for? Where did you find the vacancy? Why you? And at which establishment? Now if it concerns an internship, like in this example, you also need to inform the reader when you want to start and the internship duration. By including this information, you direct the reader's attention, but it also proves your attention to detail and ability to communicate clearly. In the second paragraph, you shortly introduce yourself, followed by a motivation for the job opportunity. Show that the position that you are applying for is important to you. Try to answer questions like, what triggers you to work as a, followed by the job title you are interested in, and/or why do you specifically want to join their company? Now let the reader know that you did your research and are in fact specifically interested in what they offer. It is a great way to show genuine interest and an opportunity to evoke emotion, like I mentioned earlier on in this video. In the third paragraph, you need to like this video if you like what you see so far, and subscribe if you can't get enough of this relaxing keyboard sound. In this paragraph, you need to match your qualifications to the job requirements. Don't list your skills and experience like you do in your resume, but instead provide context. So reiterate what you have to offer. Demonstrate that you have what's required for the position. And most important, include examples. For example, include some numbers and statistics that prove you actually obtained the necessary qualifications. In the last paragraph, you can inform the reader about your availability and initiate an interview by mentioning your interest to further discuss your candidacy and/or a topic of relevance. Refer to your attached references and resume and include your phone number so they can easily reach out to you. Now this example has a perfectly fine closing paragraph. However, I would still add a sentence like this. Or when you are able to inform the reader about your availability, include a sentence like, now don't forget to thank the reader for taking their time to review your cover letter, and close in a compelling way. So kind or best regards, followed by your name and surname. Now you can also write sincerely. Yours sincerely is British, and Americans tend to reverse the order and write sincerely yours. Nowadays, sincerely is a common and an acceptable close for American English cover letters. But you can also write yours faithfully, which can be used when the recipient is not addressed by name, as in, dear hiring manager. It is a British usage, and yours truly is the American equivalent. Alright, we covered the most important writing tips and made an example letter of around 300 words and 4 paragraphs. Next up, I want to emphasize the importance of using matching and professional looking templates. Now as you can see on the screen right now, it looks pretty neat when your documents have the same design. So if you are interested in downloading one of these, then click on the link in the description for more information. Okay, that's it for this video. I want to thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, leave a comment down below and I'll respond as soon as possible. Now if this video was helpful, then a like and subscribe is greatly appreciated. Thanks again for watching and see you next time. Bye!